with NV Property Management. In the last couple of videos, we've been talking about the different types of tenant insurance in property management. More specifically, renter's insurance and tenant liability insurance. So today we're going to dive into the benefits of tenant liability insurance and why landlords should always require their tenants to have a tenant liability policy. As previously discussed in our video a couple of weeks ago, tenant liability insurance is not true renter's insurance. It is a master insurance policy resulting in protection for both the landlord and the tenants. The primary purpose of tenant liability insurance is to protect the landlord's property from losses directly caused by the tenant. For example, say a tenant left a candle burning and it caused a fire in the home. The tenant liability policy would cover the damage caused to the structure of the home due to the negligence of leaving a candle burning. It would not, however, cover the tenant's personal belongings. So what does tenant liability insurance cover? As with any insurance, coverage depends on the policy taken out and the terms and conditions. Generally, tenant liability insurance covers the following: damages to the structure of the property due to tenant-related causes, and legal liability to the landlord's property for things like smoke, fire, water, and damages, etc. So how do tenants benefit from tenant liability insurance? A common question tenants may ask you if you require them to take out a tenant liability insurance policy is, don't you as the landlord already have insurance? Of course, all legitimate landlords take out a rental dwelling policy. However, if there are tenant-related damages to the property, the tenant liability policy should cover the expense. The landlord shouldn't be required to file a claim against their own policy for such damages. Let's look at one example. Say the tenant left a hose attached to the exterior home water supply bib through the winter. The water left inside the hose subsequently froze all the way into the interior water line, causing it to burst and flood the basement. Tenant liability coverage may help protect the tenant from paying out of pocket for certain costs if they are found legally responsible for the damage to the property from the flood. Tenants likely don't expect an unintentional accident to occur, but tenant liability insurance coverage is a great way to protect the tenant from circumstances like this. So how do landlords benefit from tenant liability insurance? The primary purpose of tenant liability insurance is to protect the landlord's property, their insurance program, or their property insurance deductible from losses caused by the tenant. It is also necessary to protect the landlord from frivolous litigation, as tenants are the primary source of bodily injury and property damage liability. This may be from actions including assault and battery, operating an unlicensed daycare, animal bites, and the use of firearms. The list is endless. When plaintiff attorneys discover that a liable tenant has no assets and no insurance, litigation turns to the landlord for failure to provide a safe premises. Thanks for watching today's video on the benefits of tenant liability insurance in property management. My name is Tanya with NV Property Management. Make sure you subscribe to receive more valuable information about your investment properties. If you have any questions about property management or what we can do to help you increase your return on your investment, please give us a call at 801-337-4337 or visit our website at nvpm.com. That's envypm.com. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.